What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are completely new, hello, I am sincerely Niko, and in today's video we're going to be playing around with some color. And BhCosmetics just came out with some new from one of my favorite YouTubers. Her name is ItsMyRayeRaye. ItsMyRayeRaye collection collab round 2, honey. Round 2. I have round 1 and 2, and I have her glosses, her lip stains, and her lipstick. Girl, Ray girl, you out here just trying to take all my money, girl. But thank God BhCosmetics is very affordable, honey. If you guys want to see what look I create today using these palettes and lipsticks and lip gloss, then keep on watching. But before we get into it, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and join me here on YouTube, where it's always lit, honey. We do litty things, we do cool reviews, we try out new products when they launch, and I give you guys my thoughts. Penny for you, thoughts. So if you guys are interested in all of that and that jazz and want to see me more on your timeline, then definitely hit that subscribe button and join me here on YouTube and be a part of the Litty Squad game, honey. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right on into this video. Alright, so I'm not gonna front, I'm not gonna lie. I did not purchase this particular product from BhCosmetics. I got this from TJ Maxx because this is now discontinued. If you're trying to get your hands on the first wave of ItsMyRayeRaye palette, where it's an eyeshadow and it's a highlighter contour ordeal, then you definitely need to go over to TJ Maxx and cop her and pick her up. I feel like this was a great steal. I want to say this was originally like 22 bucks when it launched, but I got her for $7.99. I am going to use some of these items out of the contour and highlight section and probably pick up some of these deeper shades or some of the shades in this particular palette just to create a really dope look with the new palette that I just picked up that was $17.90 something cents. But we're going to get into it in a second. This palette here, and I do want to kind of talk about it before I really start talking so much about the new stuff that I got from her collection. This is very much a neutral Nancy palette. This is very much a palette you can definitely take with you and travel with you and don't have to worry about bringing your highlighters, your contour, and a shadow. All you have to do is bring your complexion stuff, and then this palette will literally take care of you. And I honestly thought that this was an amazing product that Ray did and compacted this palette so amazingly, but y'all slept on her so hard. And I'm one of the people who slept on her so hard because I couldn't afford this palette when I was transitioning into my new adulthood here on YouTube and in life in general. I was just trying to create this space for me so I can be able to do things like this, and this wasn't on my budget to purchase when it came out. But when I saw that it was getting discontinued, I was upset. And then when I saw it at TJ Maxx, I was like, girl, I cannot miss this. And I'm not gonna shade or be shady about it. I do apologize to Ray that I wasn't able to cop your collab when it initially launched, but I have it now, honey, and I am here to support, and I'm here to tell the girls that this palette was highly slept on. Highly slept on. She came out with a new palette just recently. This is the ItsMyRayeRaye 15 color shadow palette, and honey, get into these shadows. These are jewel tone to the max. That yellow, sis, that yellow is calling my name. It's honestly calling my name. And Golden Girl, that yellow shimmer, I think I know what I'm gonna do to create something. I think I know what I'm gonna do. Honestly, I think I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Alright, so enough talking. Let's prime these eyes, get this product on the lid, and try to create an amazing look. So I'm gonna prep my eye with the ColourPop concealer in medium 26, and I'm just going to stamp that in. Alright, eyelids are primed and ready to go. Alright, so I'm going to take this e.l.f. crease brush and I'm going to jump into that canary yellow shade right off the back. Come on, pigment. Okay, pigment. There is a little bit of fallout, so let me go ahead and pop a little bit of powder underneath my eyes so I don't ruin this base. Okay, so this is my second pass into that canary shade. I'm living for it. I'm here for it. I am here for this. The issue I usually run into with yellows is that once it's on the skin and you blend it out, it slightly disappears. This is staying put. Taking another crease brush, I'm going to jump into cobalt, this cobalt blue. And I'm really trying to like pack it into the brush. Ray, yo, this blue though, get into this blue. That's the first pass. I'm gonna pack on some more. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna switch back over to her original palette and I'm gonna pick up that shade called Sunset, which is like a really like burnt orange color, and I'm just going to follow right behind Canary, going back into the new palette, and I'm gonna grab some of that Canary shade just so I can blend out Sunset. This is a pretty color. I'm gonna tip over to the shade called Friday, pack that onto my crease brush, and just pack that right onto the lid as well. Then I'm gonna go back into her jewel tone palette and I'm gonna grab the shade called Flare. Again, I'm gonna load that up on my brush. And then I'm literally going to start packing that right on top of Sunset and blending that out. Really pretty. Then I'm going to jump into this palette again and I'm gonna grab Ambitious and I'm going to do the exact same thing. Alright. So I'm gonna take my Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Canvas in the shade Medium, aka Create. I'm gonna put this on the back of my hands, clean off the wand, because the wand picks up a lot of product. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease. While this cut crease is wet, I'm going to jump back into the original palette. Actually, no. I'm gonna go into the new palette. I'm going to take that shade called Golden Girl, that Canary Shimmer Yellow, and I'm gonna pop that in the inner corner of the eye. Pack that on my brush really good and give her a little sprints. Let's see how she works. Let me get a more precise brush because that brush wasn't doing it. I'm gonna grab a little bit of Angel. I'm gonna grab a little bit of Angel from the original palette on that same brush, and I'm just gonna go over certain areas that I did with Golden Girl. Okay, so I think I'm gonna take Tiffany out of this palette and I'm gonna pop that towards the end of this cut crease. That's pretty. Then I'm gonna dip into Scarlet and place that back here. I'm gonna grab some of my Makeup Revolution C13 concealer. Grabbing some of Flare. Alright, let's work on this blue side. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So pretty much what I did is that I took the shade Showgirl on the outer V part of the eye, followed behind with Ambition, and then I also took Majesty on the inner rim of my lower lash line on the cool tone side. On the warm tone side, I finished off the look with Scarlet. Then I took Flare and smoked out that wing out area. Then I took it with Majesty in the inner corner of the eye. Now to pop on an inner corner highlight, I'm gonna go back over to the original palette and I'm going to tip into the shade called Moonlight and Radiant. I'm gonna mix those two together to get my inner corner highlight. As such, she is beaming. That looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off camera real quickly, do a little bit of detailing to my eyes, add some lashes, and we'll be back to try on some lipsticks with you guys. Oh my goodness, why are you in my frame? Alright, so I am back with the eyes done. I am going to try out the lipstick bundle that ItsMyRayeRaye also had. I think some of these were a part of her previous collection that carried over, and then of course the lip gloss is the new addition that goes with the palette. So this was free with purchase. I'm gonna go ahead and just do a quick little swatch video of these colors and give you guys my thoughts on these colors. Alright guys, so pretty much this is the completed look. I went ahead and put on my favorite brown lipstick. This is Black Radiance Melanin Princess with the ItsMyRayeRaye lipstick in the center, and then the gloss is from Artist Couture in the shade La Freak, and that pretty much is the combo of this lip. And this is the look, of course, completed using these two palettes. I'm going to give my thoughts on the new 15 pan eyeshadow palette from ItsMyRayeRaye. If you guys are interested in my thoughts, then keep on watching this video. I'm going to quickly talk about the lipsticks real quick because I want to kind of get this out of the way. Honestly, these are not my oh so favorite from her collection. I just feel that these are too pinky and not nudish, but I understand that ItsMyRayeRaye is very much a lighter complexion compared to me. She's very much in the forward 300 shades of Fenty, early or late 200 shades of Fenty, where I am in the 400. So this is very salient on my skin tone, especially the liquid lipsticks. It definitely has a bright white base. The gloss is very much workable, especially if you're wearing something underneath it. Wearing this alone, if you want a pinky base gloss, I said definitely go for it. The formula of the gloss is amazing, of course, but the color, it gets me. And then of course the lipstick, I can definitely deal with the lipstick, but I definitely have to use a brown liner to be able to make it fit my complexion a lot more better. Other than that, I don't really recommend picking these up unless you are really feeling the need to have everything that ItsMyRayeRaye created to support her, and that's how I am. I definitely wanted to give my money to someone that I definitely idolize. Let me take that back. I don't want to put idolize. So that puts her at a high pedestal, like godlike. I definitely want to give my money to somebody who actually helped influence me in finding brands that definitely cater to people of color, that definitely can show pigmentation, that definitely has the blendability. I've looked at ItsMyRayeRaye, even though she's not in my complexion shade range, for a lot of information, and I wanted to give her a piece of my coin. So that's why I picked up all three of her lipstick products from her collection, just so I could be able to say that I not only got a discounted version palette from another retailer, I wanted to make sure I gave her a lot of my coins in general. Moving on to the ItsMyRayeRaye 15 pan palette. The packaging is stunning. It is on brand with the previous packaging. I feel like they just switched up the theme of these packages and said, let's just make her rose gold and let's just, you know, go all out. The pigmentation in this palette is beyond this world. Like that canary yellow, she's showing up. I don't know if you guys can see her very well, but in real life, she's there. The blue blended out beautifully. The purple, you know, blended out beautifully. The reds blended out beautifully. I feel like this is a really great spectrum palette if you guys have been looking for one. Only thing that's missing out of this palette is some reds. And I feel like that's could have been something she could have capitalized on. But I do see that she really pushed that boundary with the browns. Even though this is a red hue, I feel that it's more on the cooler tone of reds, and I feel like she would have put a bright red or an orange in this palette. This would have been a bop for the summer, hands down. If she would have put an orange or a bright red in this palette, it would have been done. But I can see where she's going with this, where you can kind of keep a neutral role, where you can be able to do a neutral look, but then you can also pop a pop of color to kind of create that fun festival vibe at work environment or just an everyday ordeal. Honestly, this palette is definitely worth it. I feel like if you don't have a spectrum palette, definitely get this. You will have to add an orange and a red to make a really cute rainbow look, but if you don't mind all of that, then definitely get it. I do want to talk about the previous palette real quickly. This slaps. If y'all did not get y'all hands on the original ItsMyRayeRaye palette, this slaps. I was able to use the shade Sunset, which is this peachy red tone, to kind of blend out my crease a little bit. I've used this shade Tiffany. I also used the shade Passion. I dipped into Angel. I dipped into Moonlight. I dipped into Radiant. I dipped into French Toast. I even contour and swept off the fallout with the contour shades. I feel like this palette definitely gave me life, and I am so upset that I missed it, but it was able to still get my hands on it eventually, but I missed the wave to support sis on this palette. But if you can get your hands on this, or if you have this palette, you can definitely pair these two together to create this look. I use these two shadows just to create this look. But other than that, I give both, you know, I give this palette a thumbs up. I give this palette a thumbs up. I give the lipsticks a wow. Yeah. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I am going to see you guys in the next one. Make sure you guys like this video if you guys felt this video was very informative and you guys enjoyed the tutorial / review / demo of the ItsMyRayeRaye eyeshadow palette. Last but not least, make sure you guys subscribe if you made it this far. I would love to see you guys back, and also, you know, watch some of my old videos. There's plenty of content for you guys to binge watch tonight. You and bae. Other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye.